last year, my nephew was kidnapped. That's late sister's son, along with 3 other people. They went to a farm they had hired and they used to go there and farm things. And they were kidnapped on just a few miles after between Kaduna on the way to Kachia.
Quickly, the speaker is Hakim Baba Ahmed. At the period his nephew, his sister's son, was kidnapped, he was special advisor on political matters to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, meaning he was in government. His sister's son was kidnapped between Kaduna Road there.
Up in this maybe house, maybe hotel in the village. In the night, bandits came. One of them tried to run away. They followed him, shot him dead, dragged his body back so that the other 3 can see what will happen if the other 3 try to run away. They didn't. They were taken just a few kilometers into the bush, and they spent 36 days there. 36 days. 36 days. Your nephew? I was my nephew, my sister's son. At that time, I was the special. I was the special advisor political to the president. I was working in the villa.
You heard him. He was working in the villa. You can imagine the audacity of the kidnappers. They pounced on 4 of them. One was about running. They shot that one, brought him on the floor, brought him back for the 3 others to see. So in case you are trying to escape, this is what will happen to you. The state called Nigeria has failed. We are just dealing with the carcass. This is just the one we can have on record. There are other bigger stories that are not on record, that cannot go, whose narrators cannot go to TV station to narrate their experience or their relative experience. Just listen to this.
We gave them the coordinates, which was easy to get, where we had, for those 37 days, every single day, we spoke with the bandits and we spoke with our nephew and the 2 other people. Every single day. With 4 or 5 of his uncles. Every day we conversed. Every day they would tell us their condition. We will negotiate. And they would tell us, the bandits would speak to us and give them the phone. We insisted on speaking to him because we wanted the fulfillment of life. Yes. And
we already know that when you find yourself in such an unfortunate condition, government is not coming to save you. Police is not coming to save you. Army is not coming to save you. Somebody even tweeted jokingly that if he finds himself in that situation, what he will do, he will take permission from the bandit. Please, let me quickly insult the government. The guy said he will insult Tinubu, insult anybody in government. You know why the person said that? That he will insult people in government? Because DSS, they are fast to pick up anybody that speaks against government than to go and rescue Nigerians who are kidnappers then. That is why it has now become a laughing stock. And when you find yourself in the kidnappers then, the best thing to do is not to call for help. Insult government. Insult people in government. DSS can now easily trace you and pick you at kidnappers then. Nigeria is a joke.
And they kept making demands. They knew everything about him. They had done their research. The very day they picked him up, they said, "You are Ismail Sabi." You are what? Yes. They said, your uncle is so they were talking about. He's special advisor to the president. He was living in the
special advisor to the president.
So we're going to get a lot of money. They also told him about my other brother, that he was what he was doing, and they said, so we're going to ask for a lot of money. They kept them there. The first time they said, because they told us 25 million. We looked around for 25 million, and they wanted 3 motorcycles and a lot of drugs, a lot of medication, rice, all sorts of things. And we sent it to them. They told us where to go. You sent it? Oh yeah, we sent it to them. But at the same time, we also told everybody. Imagine in that position. I know just about everybody who was in government, and I could go walk into their offices and ask for sympathy. It's my nephew. They're going to kill him if he's not rescued. People say, "Oh, give us the coordinates." And it was easy to get the coordinates. You gave them. Yes, we give them all the coordinates. They will say, oh, they will not spend. They spend 37 days. We give
37 days.
all in all, between the first day they were kidnapped and when they were released, we had spent close to 175 million.
From the day they were kidnapped till the day they were released, they spent a total of 175 million naira. And they were talking with the bandits on a daily basis. They were speaking with the bandits on a daily basis. The narrator, once again, his name is Hakim Baba Ahmed. These are some of the people that joined the Muslim ticket in 2023. So he was on Tinubu's side, while the younger brother was the presidential candidate to Peter Obi. His younger blood brother, the same parents, is Baba Ahmed, while he's the senior brother, Hakim, the vice presidential candidate to Peter Obi, was his younger brother. So he was in power, special advisor on political matters to President Tinubu. At the time his nephew was kidnapped, he was in Aso Rock. He has all the connections. He could not rescue his own nephew. He spent 175 million before he was rescued. What a country.
175 million. Eventually they were released. This 175 was made up of about, I think, 120 million in cash in 3 batches. We sent people to them. They gave us directions. In one of the 3 times that they took money, they even ran into some military people who said, you are going in the wrong direction. This is the way to go.
3 times they went to give ransom to the kidnappers. The third one, as the messengers were going to deliver the ransom, they missed their way. Military people on checkpoint directed them. Okay, you are going to so place. Military directed his men, his relatives that are about to go and deliver the ransom. Military directed them to their way to the kidnappers.
I mean, when the bandits took the money, yes, and then moving to the people we sent to deliver the money got lost, and they said to the military, we are looking for this direction. We've been told to come here, and they said this is the wrong way to go. And the military will tell them what to take left, take right. Yes. This is serious indictment. I'm sorry to say this. Yes. I regret this, but when we say things like there's a system behind this.
There's a system behind kidnapping Nigeria.
Now, really, what's part of it? When our nephew was released, I would ask him things like, well, what did they do with all that money? He would tell us. If we had sent money and it gets to them by 6 p.m., by 9 p.m., a whole bunch of their seniors will come, literally take away everything, leave a little bit.
Hierarchy of power.
A little bit of money, a little bit of drug, a little bit of medication in the camp where our nephew was held. And you saw their seniors. I mean, people would come and collect this money, and they will tell them, "We are just safekeepers. There are bosses, and they have bosses, and they have bosses. This is an industry." Has he explained how they look, the bosses? No, they never saw the bosses. It's like the people who were owning them were just simply sharing or comparing notes. No. They were just keepers of these people. They had senior people ahead of them. And those people had senior people, and the ones who kept them would tell them, our bosses. Is it because you lost confidence in government that you parted with this humongous amount? And don't you think it's actually a criminal act to pay ransom? In retrospect, to be honest with you, I'm glad. We never went public, but we told government.
You heard him. So it's an offense to pay for ransom. He said, but we told government. He himself said, I told everybody in government, everybody that I know. Government did not do anything. It was in this Nigeria during Buhari regime. Government was announcing, if you pay ransom, it's a crime. The same government telling you if you pay ransom, it's a crime. They were not doing anything about it. Yet, they were intimidating Nigerians that if you pay ransom, it's a crime.
In government, I did, and I begged.
Everybody he knows.
Those people would let them go, in spite of the fact that we were giving them. And you are scared he might likely be killed. Yes. When he was doing it, I could barely recognize him. His two limbs. Up till now. Yes,
Up till now, he cannot walk. The person that was kidnapped cannot walk normal again. Disfigured for life.
And if we hadn't given that money, I'm sure they would have killed him. In fact, the very last money we sent, close to 100 million, was because they said this is the last demand we make and we want it by tomorrow or the 2 days, in 48 hours, or we'll kill these people. My nephew said, they will kill us.
What did the security people, government, and all that told you ultimately? That
we are trying to...
We are on top of the situation.
37 days.
That's what
we are trying.
Security people will always say. We are working on it.
What do you think is, serve as encumbrance for our forces to rescue people from...
There's a system behind this.
There's a high system behind it. Right, kidnapping in Nigeria.
Fulani people who have... I think there's a whole organization. There is a huge...
It's a business. Kidnapping is a business conglomerate in Nigeria.
They have access to weapons. They have access to communities. There are people who pick the general and take him and his wife and keep him until he dies. This can't be.
People who will keep a general in the army, a serving general, a retired general. People who will go to Nigeria Defense Academy, NDA, they'll pick a major, take him to the bush. That's how he described them. Highly networked organization. In Nigeria, we are just living on a daily basis on the assumption that we are in a country. According to Tinubu, there was a country. What he said, he was in the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu earlier on. He later abandoned the government because of the things that are going on. Then you are out there, you are still carrying the government on your head. And you are not even, you have no personal benefit. At least when he was serving, he was earning his salary, he has his contact. Then you are out there, you are not getting anything from the government. You are suffering with the Nigerian masses, that you carry APC on your head. You carry tribe on your head until you get to your doorstep. Once again, my name is Barrister Oseobo. Thanks for watching.